Congratulations are in order for reality TV star Angel Ndlela, who has finally bought a house after years of homelessness, allegedly. My name is Sandakati and welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's get into it. So it was early 2023 when we got introduced to Angel Ndlela on the Real Housewives of Durban. She was introduced to us as a serial entrepreneur that had a fashion business that spanned over half a decade, right? So when she was introduced to us, it was quite clear that she wasn't living a lifestyle that the other ladies were living as far as finances were involved, and to the point where many people complained and said that she didn't belong on the show. But you know that God's favor ayihambi ngokuthi abantu bathini, ihamba ngokuthi uNkulunkulu uthini. And irrespective, not only did she stay, but she became a fan favorite. Now it's 2025, marking 2 years of her, 2 years since her debut on the show, and ever since she has been bringing us nothing but entertainment and became a voice of reason and the rational one amongst the crew, right? So it has just been announced on her TikTok by Angel herself or on various social media outlets that Angel has finally purchased her first house. Now, although a location isn't really identified, where did she buy this house? You can see it's a pretty good neighborhood. Okay, it's giving suburbs, it's giving gated community, it's giving I made it, right? However, it's pretty small. It's a pretty small house. But again, guys, Angel comes from a pretty good family. A pretty good family in the sense that Babake has taxis and they're well off. So her family has their own big house. Her siblings are doing well. So she has no reason to buy a big, like a mansion because of allegedly, you know. And people have been saying, on her comments, they were saying, okay, so we were actually right. So Angel is not, she's not supposed to be on Real Housewives of Durban because she does not fit the lifestyle. We were right from the beginning, and you can see by just the size of her house, because it's a pretty regular house. It's like a normal big house, like plus minus 2 to 3 bedroom at most, right? With the kitchen and obviously a dining room, like just a pretty regular big house. You know, there's nothing that gives the impression that she's really successful, right? And also, guys, I mean, as I said from the get-go, I really liked Angel due to the fact that her life was realistic, you know, and we needed to see another version of rich in the sense, or another version of being successful, because being successful doesn't always mean that you marry to someone rich. Not that I'm throwing any shade to Jojo or Sarisha, but it does only mean that being successful can also mean you're a single woman who is working constantly every single day towards achieving her goals, and that journey in itself is success. Because Angel went into the Real Housewives franchise when she was only 29, and she was living in an apartment, she was driving a G-Wagon, and she was a businesswoman. She didn't work for anybody, she worked for herself. And at such a tender age, that on its own is success. I felt like it was the most realistic version of success that we needed on reality TV. Because in as much as people want to be inspired on Real Housewives, but they also need to not go into, like, spiral into a depression. Sorry, a car is going past. Not spiral into a depression because they feel like they're not doing well, you know. I feel like Angel provided that thing of like, no, this is a 29-year-old who's a hard worker, and who's doing everything by themselves as a woman. And this is how it looks. This is the reality of it. You're not going to have everything figured out by 29. And that realism, I feel like it was refreshing for me. So Angel obviously caught the smoke, and then she had a video out where she was basically talking about the fact that when God gives you favor, he doesn't listen to what people think. He just gives you favor because it's you, you know. And it's as if it was it basically answers the naysayers that are always saying she doesn't belong on Real Housewives of Durban due to the fact that she's not rich. Okay, she's not a housewife, and she doesn't necessarily fit the scope of the show as far as like finances are involved, you know. But it doesn't matter because unkulunkulu put her on that seat irrespective, and God's favor really played a huge role in her life, making her the household name that she is. So congratulations are definitely in order for Angel. I hope she goes out there and she inspires more people like she inspired me. And yeah, man, what do you guys think? Please do press subscribe if you want to hear more of my views and opinions on trending topics. Otherwise, please tell me in the comment section if you think I'm wrong or right, and if you agree with me, please do press like. Otherwise, thank you for watching till this far. Goodbye and have a beautiful day ahead.